Welcome to Midlife Mood Taste Test.
Yay!
Do you want to address the elephant in the room?
Yeah, we do. Right there. Woo! 3 and 3, baby.
And why are we 3 and 3?
3 and 3. Because I was not at the game last night.
That's right. Jinxie, it is confirmed. Old Jinxie Jinxerson.
Well, I got one last shot in 2 weeks.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
If they lose when you're there, you can't go to any more games.
I wasn't
even if they
planning on
make
it.
a bowl game. So
Wasn't even
just
planning
saying.
on it. Well, we're going to the bowl game.
And I have my new Halloween shirt on. I think this one looks like Mabel. Do you like it?
Wow, so nice.
Dogs dressed as ghosts. I mean,
Ah.
who could pass up that ad on
Boy,
Instagram?
that's
Not me.
exciting. Wow, yeah, who didn't want to get that one? As you can see me, I'm in a sweat coat. I'm in my tights down there and everything. Because it was 40 degrees this morning when I walked Mabel.
Yeah, it was chilly.
Yeah.
Not good. Fall is here.
It is.
Okay, for this week's taste test, we are continuing on breakfast on the go for this week and also next week. I have a different breakfast on the go. These were suggested by your favorite person who always suggests things. These are Brekki. They're found in the refrigeration section. I got these at Sprouts, but I'm sure they have them at other locations like Hy-Vee and Kroger, things like that. We all know how you feel about oats, but let's just try these different flavors and see how it goes. The first one we're gonna try is the original.
So I got a question here that I think we need to talk about, kind of understand here. So one, we all know who suggested this. So two things. I want to know, does she actually eat a lot of this stuff on the go? Like, does she do this? And two, I'd like to find out from your people on there, how many people actually eat breakfast on the go? All right, we're talking about something here, and of course,
Okay.
a lot of people must be able to do it just because they're making this stuff. But how many of you really eat breakfast on the go?
Okay,
Is what
I'll
I-
ask that question.
Yeah.
We'll put up a poll after
Because
this.
it seems like we're spending a lot of time on breakfast on the go.
We have another one after this. Yes.
And,
So
and I
she
just don't know if
did.
that's even
She
an
did
area.
try the oatmeal balls, and they did not like the blueberry ones, which was kind of surprising because you and I agreed that we liked last week's goat meal on the go. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know if she's tried these specifically, but when she grocery shops, she sends me pictures, which is super helpful because I'm always looking for ideas.
That's horrible.
Why? You can't just say it's horrible. You have to say why.
It's horrible. It's cold. It's got no taste. It's very bland. I just felt like I'm eating a really horrible pudding.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm assuming these are nuts that are crunchy in here.
I don't know.
Almonds.
There's no taste to it. Zero
Yeah,
taste. Cold.
I don't mind it. It's fine. It's nothing great. Try the vanilla cinnamon. See what you think of that. We'll talk about the macros while you're doing that. So for this, one container is 210 calories, 7 grams of protein. So personally for me, that's not enough for a meal. 7 grams of protein isn't enough, and 210 calories definitely isn't enough. One suggestion that you could try is taking your protein powder and mixing it in with this to get that higher protein. If you did one full scoop, have 20 to 25 grams of protein. In addition with that supplement, the whey protein. Otherwise, this is more like a snack with 210 calories.
Yeah. So cinnamon gives you a little bit of flavor to it. It's all right. I'm not eating it. I will not be eating that for breakfast.
I'm curious to know how this tastes compared to, there's an apples and cinnamon one.
What's that? Just basic
This
cinnamon?
one is vanilla.
Well, I don't taste
Vanilla and
at
cinnamon.
all.
I didn't get vanilla at all either on this one. This one tastes to me what I would expect this apples and cinnamon to taste like. This is definitely
Yeah, I agree with you on
thicker.
that. Yeah.
This is thicker than I make my personal overnight oats.
Yeah, a little better. Again.
At least that one has flavor.
That one
It has
has
a sweet flavor.
Yes.
Which I think is helpful.
And I know this one too's got a good smell to it also. I can smell the blueberries already, just like I smelled that cinnamon right away when I opened that up. So, again, you got a flavor going here. This looks like it's going to be really thick.
So, do you not like the texture or the thickness? What is it? Because to me, I don't love the thickness of this. I like mine a little bit runnier, but that's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like oatmeal. It's not an oatmeal person. It's just
Guess
a weird...
what? Next week, we're not having oatmeal. We're having something you're going to like that's an on-the-go breakfast.
Oh, speaking of, did you take my suggestion?
I did take your suggestion. I already bought it. We're set for our Halloween taste test.
Don't tell, they weren't supposed to know it was going to be a Halloween taste test.
Oh, it's a Halloween taste test. And I already planned it out. We'll both be in our costume, and Mabel can be in her costume for that one, too. All right, so this is the blueberry. You can see very, very blueberry in
Very
here.
blueberry. It is very blueberry. It's got a really good blueberry taste at the end. Wait till you're done swallowing, and then wait, there's still more of a taste of the blueberry in there.
Yeah, I don't know blueberry. I mean, it's good. Yes, 100% you taste the blueberry. If you like blueberry,
I like blueberry.
this is a good one. I just don't love blueberries. They're fine. I prefer strawberries, raspberries.
I like blueberry. It's fine to me. I guess I grew up on blueberry muffins, actually. That's why I probably like blueberries. I mean, that's really the main reason why. But it's got taste to it, right? The first one,
Yes.
zero taste.
Yes.
Second one had cinnamon. This one's got taste. I mean, again, we all know I hate oatmeal, especially cold oatmeal like this. But the fact that they have flavor, again,
Yeah.
people that like eating cold oatmeal, go ahead and these aren't bad. Those two, if you like it, I would say you're gonna like those because there's taste to them.
Yes, the blueberry definitely pure 100% blueberry flavor. I think I liked that cinnamon one a little bit better just because, you know me, I prefer sweet. You like savory. I love the sweet, sweet stuff, which is why I like you. Like sweet, sweet thing.
Yep, just gonna leave that one alone.
Just seeing if you're listening, because half the time you don't listen to me while I'm talking.
That one alone, because I could get in trouble on that.
Okay, last one. Apples and cinnamon. To me, this is a perfect fall flavor.
So when I was stirring this up, you could see a lot of the apple on the bottom that I had to bring up. So it's kind of like almost looked like apple sauce, like smashed up.
Okay. Mabel is loving her treats. She does not get any of our food since my brother is now calling her Fat Albert because she's overweight.
Huh, interesting. I got way more apple than cinnamon on that. Way more apple. There's a little bit of cinnamon at the end, but way more apple.
Now I feel like I get a good combo there.
I'm just tasting a lot of
Let me
apple.
try one more bite.
And nothing wrong with it because they do have a cinnamon one. Right? So if you want cinnamon, I'm going with that.
This is more apple.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure the apples and cinnamon is more apple. The vanilla and cinnamon, way more cinnamon.
Yeah.
What's your favorite if you had to pick?
Cinnamon.
Oh,
I'd go with the cinnamon.
not blueberry.
No, the blueberry is good, but the cinnamon, I like cinnamon more than blueberries and stuff like that. That's
Okay.
why. But I would say cinnamon, blueberry, apple, and then just throw this one away.
Yeah, that original. I wouldn't
Original's
recommend that one.
Which is
Unless
kinda
you're
scary
mixing
to-
in protein powder and adding your flavor there.
What scares me is if they actually had that only starting off and they've gotten to this point because that is horrible. The other three are good.
The other three are good. Yeah, I would say, hey, if you're wanting to try it, give it a try. Let us know. Do you eat breakfast on the go? I guess is the question of the day today.
I want to know what Brekki is too. It's kind of an interesting spelling.
I think it's just short for, like, haven't you ever heard people call breakfast Brekki? You're so not hip. The young people call breakfast Brekki. Like, hey, I'm eating this for Brekki. You've never heard that?
That's possibly the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. Well, you clearly don't follow
Why
any young
are we
influencers.
shortening breakfast?
They call it Brekki. I don't know.
my
I don't know. Maybe there's another reason they named it this, but I'm gonna
doesn't
guess
even
no.
make sense.
What's this even say? I can't even. Something Brekki time.
If it is short for that, and there are people out there that call it Brekki.
There are people that call it Brekki. I can name 2 or 3 people I follow on Instagram who call it Brekki.
Please unfriend me on every social media I have if you call it Brekki. That's all I'm saying right now. That is possibly one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life.
But not as good as Edie's and Drinkies.
Are we having Denny? We having Denny later on tonight?
Din Din.
Yeah.
Din Din.
We having Lunny. Lunny coming up later on. All right, got Lunny coming up in a couple minutes here. Woo! All right.
I think it'd just be Lun.
Brunny.
Lun, Din.
You know, we don't like Brunny, but yeah, people do. So.
Brunny sounds like something you're running to the toilet for.
Wow.
All right.
Whoa,
Okay, I think you'll really like next week's because it's hot breakfast and it's not oats.
Oh, hot like you.
All right. We'll put up a poll, see how many people eat breakfast on the go.
On the go.
On the go. Like you're making it and running out the door.
Yep.
Or you just, grab it and go and eat it in the car.
Yep.
Or you take it to the office. And
Doesn't
eat
matter.
it at the
Something.
office.
Right. I just want to know how you are doing that.
Okay, we'll find out, and then we'll be back next week. We'll see you then.
Woo!
Bye.
Bye.